How are you guys? Welcome to my online TV channel. This is Peter Vitao WK, where words speaks louder than words. Today I want to be specific and I want also to be very brief because I have a lot of content that I want to cover with regard to jobs in Saudi Arabia. As we know, Saudi Arabia have traded so much for the last, I think, 2 decades. People have been talking about Saudi Arabia. People are going there, they are getting mistreatment. At the same time, people are going there, they are making their lives to change. Others are building houses and they are doing all sorts of things. So allow me today to demystify the issue that is going on, or to demystify the notion that Saudi Arabia is a debt trap. First of all, even before I start, I want to say that Kenyans working in Saudi Arabia are equal to Kenyans working in Qatar, in Bahrain, in Dubai, and all those other countries added together. They are equal to Kenyans working in Saudi Arabia. So what I mean is that there are many Kenyans that are working in Saudi Arabia, and actually the last statistic we have of 200,000 Kenyans who are working in Saudi Arabia. And gone are the days whereby you could get a lady from a village. They could organize in a hotel and then the girl leaves with no any involvement of the government bodies. Before a girl leaves to go to Saudi Arabia, a lot of things are being put into consideration. And one of the things that is being put into consideration is that this lady is prepared through a training. Yes, there is a training that is offered by the government through a body called NITA. All of us, I know, or most of us, we have heard about NITA. NITA means National Industrial and Training Authority. So before these ladies can leave to Kenya to go and work in Saudi Arabia, they must undergo a compulsory training by the government called NITA. And at the end of that training, they get a certificate, and or they get transcript, and then from there they can proceed with the rest of the process. So what I mean is that in the training, of course, they are trained on how to use machines, because we know most of the Arabs country, they don't use hand to do most of their work. They have machine. If you want to clean the cloth, if you want to wash the cloth, it's just the use of machine. So these ladies are prepared on how to use machines when they are cooking, how to use those equipment. And another issue is that they are trained on how to absorb the culture of those people. Here I do not mean to change your faith. You do not change your faith. And these Arabs, they are usually told you should not force our ladies or the ladies to change their faith, because that one is not part of their work. But ladies in a training, they are prepared on how they can absorb the culture shock, because some of them, they go there and they get shocked because of the culture. Remember, these are different people. They are people doing a different culture away from your culture. And I am saying training is important. It is equally important. But you see, there are some ladies who do not go to the training at all. They use shortcuts. So before you engage yourself, ensure that the agency that you are using is using the right procedure, and also ensure that you are dealing with a registered agency that is registered by the National Employment Authority. You can always confirm this if you go to the website of NEA, and then in that list you can look accredited agencies. I think there are more than 300, and you can check before you engage any agency. You can check there whether it is registered by the NEA. NEA means National Employment Authority, and this is the body that has been given mandate to deal with the issues of employment, whether abroad or whether locally. So it's very important as a lady, you first confirm that you are dealing with a registered agency. Please note that. Deal with a registered agency. Another issue that I want to say, before the ladies travel, they must be put in a government system. It is called Musanet system. So in this system, you are able to know which house the girl is working, and the name of the employer, and the contract of employer. So it means if a lady uses a shortcut and she gets a problem in Saudi Arabia, she can't be able to be helped because she's not in the Musanet system. So what girls are doing, most of them are doing, they are traveling to Saudi Arabia using cleaners visa, which is very bad. You are supposed to use housemaid visa, and then you are supposed to be in the government system called Musanet, such that in case of a problem, you can be assisted very quickly by the agency and by the Embassy of Kenya. So I'm saying that it's a matter of using the right channel. I mean, the issues that are going on in Saudi Arabia, the cases of mistreatment, they should be analyzed a case by a case. Yes, they should be analyzed one case after the other, so that we can be able to help each other. So this should not be a blame game. This is not the time to blame the agency. It is not time to blame the ladies. It is not time to blame the government. It is time to work together as a team. Here the agency gives you the job. As a lady, it's your mandate, or you should also try to use the right method. Some ladies, they want a faster process, so they don't care which method they use, rather than they want to be there. So one of the problems that is making ladies to face problem in Saudi Arabia is using the wrong method. If you do not use the right method, it at times become hard for you to be helped. So go to a registered agency, ensure that you have gone to the training, ensure that you are in the Musanet system, ensure that you have a contract. Remember, Saudi Arabia is also a country with its laws and orders. And therefore, you find that these ladies who are traveling using a cleaner's visa, they don't have contracts. And in that contract, everything is written in black and white. Salaries clearly indicated there. The rules of the house manager is indicated there. The duties and also the rules of the employer, it is written there in black and white. But if you use the shortcut, you do not have contract. It is written in the contract. If you have a problem in your house, you should be changed to another house. The same case happens to the employer. If he is not happy about maybe the way the girl is working, he has the right to be replaced with another girl. Everything is written in black and white. But what happens? Most of the ladies, they use shortcut. They do not have contract. Yeah. So, which is very bad. So you find that most of the ladies are traveling as cleaners. These are domestic workers in disguise as cleaners. So they are not in the system of NEA, they are not in the system of NITA, and they are not anywhere in the system of government. They are not also in the Musanet system. So use the right method. Another thing that brings problem is that there are those runaways in Saudi Arabia. A girl, after the girl reaches Saudi Arabia, she ran away. She ran away because she has been promised a job by a friend or somebody else. Probably she has been promised a higher pay. So when these girls are runaways, it is very hard for them to be helped. And therefore, you should stick with the contract. You should not run away, because there are those runaways who have stayed in Saudi Arabia for more than 20 years. They are called K-boys, and their work is to subcontract these ladies. And sometimes they put these ladies to work that is against the law of Saudi Arabia. For example, prostitution. Research have shown most of the ladies that die in Saudi Arabia, they die because of abortion or while trying to give birth, because Saudi Arabia is not like Kenya. You can't get treated without Igama or that ID they use. And when these ladies run away, they run away without documents. So in case of you are sick, you can't be assisted, you can't go to the hospital, because actually you are there illegally. And when the police get hold of you, so when the police get hold of you, what they can do is that you become deported or you become jailed. So do the right thing. As a lady, it's also your role to do the right thing. Don't run away. Don't be cheated by your friends that you can make 300 years a month. It doesn't make sense. So that's another problem that it makes some of the ladies to find themselves in problem. Another thing, we know here in Kenya, we have a shortage of employment. That one we have to accept. I mean, I have seen ladies with masters going to do house help jobs in Saudi Arabia. So we have to accept that we have a problem of employment here in Kenya. Let us not lie on this. Let us accept that we have a problem. We do not have enough employment in Kenya. And therefore, you find that some ladies, they are so much educated, they have certificates, and then when they travel to Saudi Arabia, they are so much frustrated, they can't do anything. So I would also want to urge the recruitment agencies, before you take ladies there, you have to analyze her. Don't take someone who is frustrated because she can't do anything. These are people who have papers and they feel the kind of job they are going to do is not of their type, not of their type. So this lady can do anything out of frustration. Another issue is that there are those ladies who run away of frustration from marriage. Once they have broken up with the husband, they find Saudi Arabia is a scapegoat. I want also to urge the recruitment agencies, do not take a lady who is running away from her marriage and she want to go to Saudi Arabia as a scapegoat, ati ili atulie amepotea kutoka kwa marriage, kwa sababu such a person, she goes there very frustrated. So that's another issue that should be considered. I want to say that compared to number of people who are working in Saudi Arabia, the people who get mistreated is a very small proportion. And most of those people, if we analyze case by case, you find that most of them, they go through direct method without engagement of agency. And some of them, when they reach there, they run away, probably looking for a more greener pasture. And some of them there, they go and engage in criminal activities. And Saudi Arabia, being like any other country, if you commit a crime, irrespective of your place of origin, you have to face the full wrath of law. Others, they go there to steal other people's husband. But I can assure you, I have seen life changes. And I can recommend girl to travel to Saudi Arabia anytime, any place. I can recommend once and again and again. Why? I have seen a village girl walking in the bank laughing. I mean, I have seen a village girl opening a bank account. I have seen life changing. So it is a high time that all the parties involved, they come together and they discuss the issue on Saudi Arabia, how they can even they can make terms and conditions even to be better. But saying that people to be banned to travel to Saudi Arabia, that is not a solution, because they will still travel using other countries like Uganda. So people should come together, and agencies, when your girl calls you, you have a mandate to ensure that your girl is safe. Do not leave these girls at the mercy of bloggers, at the mercies of NGOs. Remember, those people are there for money. Those bloggers are there so that they can get money. They can, those NGOs, they can ride on these girls. They can get money pretending to help these girls. So anytime you get a call from your lady, just get to know whereabouts. Just make an attempt to call her so that you can be able to know what the issue is. So I want to encourage guys that it's a matter of using the right procedure if you want to travel to Saudi Arabia. There are many people who have gone there. They have changed their life. Others are building houses. I have seen a house girl who is a landlady as we talk now. So it's a matter of using the right method, doing the right thing, using a registered agency, and the things are going to be safe. Because most of those people who get problem, majority of them, if you analyze case by case, and that's why I'm saying the government and all the parties involved, they should come and be analyzed a case by case, because we have seen scenarios. I have had scenarios whereby a lady dies in Yemen, and then there is that picture that comes into the mind of people when we talk of Saudi Arabia. We have had people dying in Dubai, and the people saying that lady or that person died in Saudi Arabia because they want to label Saudi Arabia as a bad place. Even if, so what I'm saying is that use the right method, ensure that you travel there with a contract. It is written in black and white. Should unfortunate case such as death happens, a person can die anywhere, even here in Kenya. If a natural death happens in Saudi Arabia, it is written in black and white that the repatriation process should be facilitated by the employer. But you see, most of those people you hear they die in Saudi Arabia, you hear their parents are doing a harambee so that their mortal remains can be repatriated back to Kenya. Why? Because those ladies, they ran away. They are not under the care of agency. They are not under the care of the employer. They ran away. So they can't be assisted. Even to get the travel document is a problem. So put God first, use the right method, and do the right thing. Saudi Arabia is good for good people, and it is bad for bad people. So just doing the right thing, the right agency, and doing the right thing there. And do not go there if you are frustrated. Don't go there because you have broken up with your man, na sasa unataka kumuonyesha hata mimi naweza kujisimamia. So don't do that, because hujaenda hapo kwa sababu ya job. You have gone there to pour out your frustration. Thank you guys. Tutaendelea kuongea kabisa. We shall continue to interact more and more. Thank you once more. I love you guys. I love you guys.